The ex-INEC chairman, Jega, you all remember Jega, the famous INEC chairman that introduced or that paved way for an opposition party to become president for the first time in the history of Nigeria. Ex-INEC chairman has now opened up as he disclosed how prominent Nigerian politicians manipulate voters' registration election. If you can remember vividly, even before the election, back then, when Jega was the INEC chairman, they wanted to remove him because they were seeing signs that, this man, this man not pure. It seems as if it's too strict. He's not going to, favor us if we allow this man to be in charge of the elections. They tried all they could to remove him, but it did not work. At last, this man was in charge of the election, and we all saw how that man, what is his name now? Is he a baby? What was the man? I've forgotten his name. It's not coming to me now, but you all know who I'm about to mention. How he caused wahala during the process of, announcing the results of the election that year. But Jega stood his ground and, did what needed to be done. We later heard that, they were trying all sorts, even trying to bribe him, but that did not work. This man is famous for, doing all of that then, and I know that he's a man of integrity and is a man of integrity. Ex-INEC chairman opened up as it disclosed how prominent Nigerian politicians manipulate voters' registration and election. Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe, turn on the post notification bell, like this video, leave your opinions in the comment section as well. Let's discuss and share opinions over there. I respond to all of my comments. Former INEC chairman Atairu Jega yesterday disclosed how prominent politicians compromise security and registration officials and manipulate voter registration. Speaking in Abuja while delivering a keynote address at a policy roundtable on the theme, Improving the Integrity of Nigerians' Voter Register, organized by Yaga Africa, Jega said, "This is certainly a major challenge, although there is a sense in which the extent and magnitude of registration of underage persons and foreigners is grossly exaggerated and politicized. It is a major challenge because it happens due to manipulation of a registration exercise, corruption, and what can be called community connivance. For example, in some areas, during registration, notable politicians organize such illegal activities, threaten and compromise security and registration officials, and get residents in the communities to look away and say nothing while such acts are being perpetrated." Jega said multiple registrants also find their way to vote in polling units. It suggested vigilance, effective policing, arrest, and improved civic education as possible remedy to the development. According to him, having well-trained and courageous registration officials that could withstand the temptation of inducement and threats from politicians would go a long way in addressing the menace. You all, let me have your thoughts in the comments section. What do you all think? Do you think that security, policing, and all of what Jega just mentioned would, help voter registration in the future? Before we go, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. Annie says, "You talk like a saint, but you rigged President Jonathan out of power." Gloria Nelson says, "Oh, Mr. Man, including you are part of the misfortunes of this country. Did you not overlook all the riggings during Buhari time? Mohammed Yakubu have continued from where you stopped, just like Tinubu in continuing from where Buhari stopped. My candid opinion is things cannot continue like this in this country." Chinedu Stephen says, "We don't have responsible old men in Nigerian politics today. They are all liars, thieves, and rogues." Cyril says, "Is Yakubu INEC evil, wicked, heartedness, criminal, shameless?" Adamo Uteno says, "This is fantastically the truth, the old truth, from the horse's mouth. All the conflicting figures from polling units against the true figures stem from these manipulated exercises. It affirms that substantial votes assigned to particular parties and candidates are fake. NAS must take this information and work hard to improve on it." Moses Simeon says, "You know all this, Mr. Professor. The question, when you were chairman, what was the measure you put in place to stop it?" Good question. Kemoto says, "Hunger is key strategy in Nigerian politicians use to catch votes from commoners because with money, Nigerians will cooperate. Abiona no see Bayelsa and Imo election with Kogi." This is a very valid point. I feel that, as the country continue to, deteriorate economically, people will always collect money for in exchange for votes, unless or until we have a better economy and the poverty level of a country, goes very low. I think by then people would not mind, because people will see that, how much are you going to give me? How much are you going to give me for me to be able to, get something worthy of my vote, or something worthy that I can exchange my vote for? But right now, people are hungry, poverty is on the rise, and people are looking to find their daily bread. So people will do whatever it takes, to get money. So which is the main instrument that these politicians have. Their main strategy is keep the people hungry. That way you can control them. You all, let me have your thoughts in the comment section. What do you all think about all of this? Subscribe to this channel. I've already done that. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.